Alright, bro. So I'm just recording this stuff at literally 10. I don't know if y'all can see it clearly, but it is 10:40. Man, this shit is not okay. It's 10:46. It's about to be 11 p.m. Right now. Why am I showing you guys time? It's because time is money, bro. You know what I realized is that a lot of us just procrastinate. Like, I'm gonna speak for myself. I noticed that I've been procrastinating like crazy ever since I started college. It's not to blame the college for it, but it's just more like, okay, I've had this inbuilt demeanor or maybe thought that as soon as I start college, right, that means I won't have any other stuff to do. But bear in mind that we start college by like 8:30, then we get back at like 3 p.m., right? And from 3 p.m. you might maybe take I'm gonna speak for myself. I take normally like 30 minutes or some, although the house is just a 10 minutes walk from the school. But sometimes you gotta talk to your friends and say hi to a couple of people here and there, and then you reach home by like 30 minutes later. So 3:30 you at home, and yeah, something like 4 you done eating or bathing or whatever you want to do. Yeah, so you have from 4 p.m. up to like literally 11, because I normally sleep at either 1 a.m. or sometimes 12 exactly, right? So all that is almost like 6 hours, right? So I have 6 hours to literally lock in and focus, but I haven't been doing that, and it's almost like I'm just giving excuses to myself, or maybe I'm just becoming like too relaxed and I'm not having this much drive. And another thing though, I would say, like, bro, congrats to us. First of all, we hit already 1K the other day, right? If I can just refresh this on the dashboard, you can see we had 1,000 subscribers. Okay, this I just posted of recent. This is just the last stream that I just edited down into a regular video, and it's doing good. It's doing great. It's not bad, but the entire stream was entertaining. So yeah, as you can see, we're barely getting crazy views and all that, because that's not like the main thing right now. The main thing is just to make sure just I pump out content as much as possible, because I just want to put in the reps you get, and the rest will follow after all. So that was just a by the way to like let y'all know, and I appreciate you guys for like the love and support y'all been giving me. So I just wanted to sit here, bro, and just show you guys that I'm just like a human like you guys, because a bunch of y'all been reaching out to me on Discord, on Instagram. Some people been writing on the comments, hey bro, how do you stay consistent? How do you goddamn handle burnout? How do you do that? I face all that, bro. I literally face burnouts left, right, center every single day. But 9 times out of 10, I sit down and just like, man, I gotta, I gotta grind. I have a goal to chase. I gotta make money, obviously. And once you realize that, it's like you look back and see, like, bro, is my life okay right now? If it's not, then you go and grind and work towards something, right? So most times I just use that as a motivation to keep myself going. But I promise you that times where it's like you just can't do anything. All right, you might maybe sit back and talk to somebody, perhaps your girlfriend, your friend, or your relative or whatever, and you might play a game here too, you feel me? But 9 times out of 10 it's just like, bro, you can't help it but just get off of like work or whatever the grind you're doing, and then just sit back and relax. But once you prolong it, that's when it becomes a problem. So yeah, I'm just here rambling to you guys just because I have something to get off my chest. Is that, bro, I haven't been holding myself accountable like I used to, you guys. So I just want to get back to the grind. And with that being said, I'm completely starting afresh with a whole new language, right? For this video, you guys might see it like I'm just starting right now, but if you've been watching my streams, like I started just I think last week or the other week, I started like doing it on stream, teaching myself Java. Although I was told in college, right? I'm still in college, obviously my third year, but I was told in I think my second year. But then obviously you guys know, like, in college is only a few people that literally take things seriously. So until I finished like my second year, I never ever paid attention like to Java like that, and I didn't really care because it just looked very verbose, and it had so many syntax. Just for you to write hello world, you had to like write 1,000 other things before you could print hello world, which was like very discouraging for me. But when I sat back and relaxed and literally just dug deep into like the loophole of Java, I realized like you once you start writing Java, you're not just writing code that is just like for you to but at the end of the day you're writing like enterprise level code, right? So I just thought about it. I'm like, okay, let me try to just do research. So I came across something called Spring Boot, which is here, right? And Spring Boot just like literally simplified every single thing. And coming from somebody that has been like, okay, mostly doing everything in Node.js, like ever since I switched from front end to entirely learning backend. I'm not saying I'm like backend focused, but entirely like full stack, but mainly backend. Ever since I did that switch, I realized that, bro, there's a lot you can do with Spring Boot, bro, that you can barely do with Express or maybe Node.js, because Express and Node.js, they genuinely have a lot of like drawbacks, like things like async await hell. I could go on and on with that for real. Like dependency BS. Like you might have you might have imported certain libraries or whatever to your application, and they haven't been maintained in a decade. So if anything goes wrong, it's only you. Like you gotta just go through a lot. But Spring Boot is tried and tested. It is literally like the industry standard. If you want to get a job like at a big tech company, or you want to get like a bank job, or like something that pays you highly, you just gotta learn Spring Boot. And I'm not advocating for you to switch, but I'm just speaking for myself and trying to also like sit back and just maybe accept that, hey, I wasted my time learning Node.js. I didn't, for real, because I've learned a lot in Node.js that I can just like take the same exact knowledge, right? Like building REST APIs, that will come in handy when I'm trying to learn Java. So I guess that is all that I have for you guys on this video. But before I end this entire video, I want to let y'all know that, yeah, whether it's vlogs, whether it's videos, whether it's whatever, it will entirely be Java Spring Boot, unless there's something that I genuinely want to put out concerning like Node.js. Let's say I want to generally build something like a REST or CRUD API, simple CRUD API in a very quick way with like Express. Like I will not stop myself from doing that. But because I still have like applications that I'm building with Express and Node.js, so I will never stop. Like I'm not saying I'm ditching it forever, but it's just going to be like a second language to me, and then Spring Boot Java will be like my go-to languages and frameworks. So that is my stuff going forward, and then I'll be documenting it as well on my YouTube channel, just so that you guys can keep me accountable. Because for the last I think 5 months, I've been grinding like crazy. You can tell, like if you go through my channel, you realize like sometimes I've done 8-hour streams, 5-hour streams, 4-hour streams consistently, like for 3 months straight. I guess if you can go and check, you'll see. So that has told me a lot. And then I'm not ashamed to say, like, okay, even if I haven't reached my goal to get a job yet, obviously I'm still in my 3rd year uni, I might soon enough get like an internship or something. I'm not really rushing that. I'm just letting everything flow, but I'm also grinding. So that is my little yap session, and I apologize if I don't have any structure for this video. But yeah, I also have this Notion doc if you want to follow with me as well. I'm gonna do like learn teaching myself Spring Boot. And before I quit the entire video, I'll tell you guys that, okay, I've mastered or object oriented programming, not mastered it like now I'm a master in it, but I can tell you for a fact, if you ask me any question and all this stuff, I know what all that means, right? The next thing is just this, and I guess I already know them, but I just need to polish my knowledge more. And yeah, I started also building simple REST APIs like a to-do app and all that, and I'm just gonna keep going. And if anything, I'll also be filming videos like this just to tell you guys like my progress. Like I can tell you, hey guys, this is what I built today in Java and Spring Boot. So that being said, bro, I'm gonna end the video here, and I love you guys, bro. Subscribe if you want to, and that's just gonna be it, man. It's all love, my brothers. I'm out of here, bro. Let's get it. Stop recording.